Welcome to King Says So, a channel that advocates for one Africa, one land, one Africa, one language, one Africa, one currency, one Africa, one army. I wish to witness Africans all around the world united as one in our lifetime. Enjoy. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Imale, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, I want to speak about the issue of Miss Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, the what do they call it? The Minister of Youth. Yes, in South Africa, we have the Minister of Youth who is 74 years old. One of the biggest embarrassment appointments in the history of the ANC. For me, the biggest embarrassment appointment of the ANC is President Cyril Ramaphosa appointing Andre de Ruyter as the CEO of Eskom. And if I had to look in which other appointment was a bad decision, it was this one of Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma being appointed as the Minister of Youth. And the biggest, I don't even want to get into it, but the reason why she was appointed as the Minister of Youth is because she was the one who was running with or against the ANC president, the current president Cyril Ramaphosa, for the position of the presidency. So after she lost, they didn't know what to do with her. They had to slot her somewhere in. So they didn't want to give her too much international exposure in terms of high profile portfolio appointment. So they honestly did not know where to slot her. They ended up slotting her in the Minister of Youth and women and people with disability and all that. But the reason why they did that, the ANC did that, is because they thought Cyril Ramaphosa thought that he could play politics with her and get her get her to reject that position or get in the portfolio and not last because of how old she is, and then the next thing she will step down. But unfortunately, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma is long in the politics games. She just stood there with Cyril Ramaphosa and just played her role in the background. And her role was to frustrate Cyril Ramaphosa. The first time she did that is when she voted against the motion. She voted, I think, yes, for the motion that Cyril Ramaphosa has got questions to answer on the Phala issue. And the Phala issue was very important because everyone knows that Cyril Ramaphosa there was some shenanigans that happened in Phala. Let me say that. Nobody's questioning that. There was some type of shenanigans that happened in Cyril Ramaphosa's farm, Phala, and he needed to answer questions. But the ANC used its majority in parliament to decline the impeachment of the Section 29 at that time. So she voted yes. Let's quickly listen to her voting yes, and then I'll come back with more commentary.
NC.
As a disciplined member of the ANC, I vote yes.
Order, honorable members. Order. Order, honorable members. Please. Order, honorable members, please.
Yes, so Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma voting for the impeachment or voting that Cyril Ramaphosa had some questions to answer for, it was the beginning of the end for her. You know, at that time, I thought Supra Mahumapelo was also going to vote, because you ask yourself, when these people take an oath in parliament, they take it as individual and not as parties. So it was very disappointing to see the whole of the ANC failing to bring the public into confidence, that to say, listen, let Cyril Ramaphosa go through the impeachment, let him answer the questions, and let him come out on the other side, having to show the people that he did nothing wrong in parliament, just the way that they did with President Zuma, and how they were celebrating Thuli Madonsela attacking President Zuma is the same thing they were supposed to do for Cyril Ramaphosa. And look, for President Zuma, that thing ended up being a good thing, because now we can't speak about Nkandla anymore. He was found guilty that he benefited unduly, and he paid whatever he was supposed to pay. It's done. The same was supposed to be done with Cyril Ramaphosa, and the ANC did not allow it. Now we came to the time where, remember, it started with President Cyril Ramaphosa having to answer those questions, and Dlamini voting that he has to answer that questions. Now we are at a point where Busisiwe Mkhwebane must be fired from her position as being an incompetent, making many mistakes and all of that. So you can't expect Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma to come back after voting yes here, to come back and vote for what you call Busisiwe Mkhwebane to be fired. So she did this time around. She played a mind game. She said, "Okay, how am I gonna do this? Let me not go to parliament and see what the ANC is going to do, and listen to the chief whip of the ANC, Mame Pemi Majondina, Pemi Majondina. Listen to what she said after she was asked about Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma's whereabouts."
Out of the ANC Member of Parliament, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, for failing to attend a sitting in the National Assembly yesterday without providing a reason. MPs were voting on the removal of Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane as public protector after an inquiry into her fitness to hold office said she was incompetent and was guilty of misconduct. Well, President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to receive a letter from the Speaker of the National Assembly, Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula, which will then seal Mkhwebane's fate. Majondina is now calling on the ANC to act against Dlamini Zuma.
Her absence today was a shock to me. She has no apology. She has no permission to be absent. I can account about others. I know their whereabouts. I don't know the whereabouts of Mama Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. And as I usually do, I'm packaging the report to the Secretary General's office. It's high time that they act once and for all. It's enough now.
I'm quite disappointed with the chief whip of the ANC, Mampemi, saying what she said there in that interview. I mean, she clearly said she can only account for the people that she knows about, but she knows nothing about where Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma is. That shows you that in African terms, not in South African terms, we say obele bumpering. It's like they are waiting for you to make a mistake so they can attack you. I'm very disappointed. Her answer to that question was supposed to be, we don't know where Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma is, because she never reported to me as the chief whip. So I'm going to contact her and try to find out if she's okay. And if she is indeed okay, I will then try to find out why she did not come to the public protector's impeachment voting. And then if she does not give me an adequate reason, then I will have to take it. I will have to draft a report to the Secretary General and take it from there. That is how you should be reporting things. You know, you don't just say, no, I don't know where she is. We are tired. We must take action. That shows amateur politics strategies. You don't act like that as a person who, when we fight as a family, when we fight as a political party, we don't show it to the outside people that we are fighting. That is how politics should be. That is how a political party should behave, especially in public, in front of a mic and a camera. You understand what I'm saying? You guys tell me if you agree or not on the comment section. We know what NDZ is doing, Mamu Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, but deal with her accordingly, because everyone can see that Busisio Mkhwebane is actually fired for the Phala Phala report. You know, amongst the other two cases with the Estini report and the Reserve Bank report and the SARS report, we know she's being fired because of that. Because we know the previous public protector had many judgments overturned more than Mkhwebane. The previous public protector did not have three clean audits. If you don't know what an audit is, then I don't know how to explain to you. And then, Busisio Mkhwebane closed more cases than the previous public protector. But she's been celebrated. Why? Because she was attacking Zuma, of which the public mainstream media was making sure that people hating President Jacob Zuma. So yes, I just wanted to take this one out of the way quickly. Tell me where you're watching me from, so that I can do a shout out on the next two videos to you guys. And then if you haven't already, please subscribe, guys. This is a Pan-Africanist channel. This is a African channel. This is a pro-black channel, unapologetically. So this is a channel that believes that Africa can stand together. Africans can stand together wherever they are in the world. I'll be getting into some more topics today. Was busy this weekend, traveled, so we are in a new venue. I'm actually far from home, so I'm in a guest house. This is where you guys will be seeing me for the better part of the next 2 weeks. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. It's your boy King053. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray and just know that I salute you. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, leave your thoughts on the comment section and hit the like and subscribe button, and we will meet on the next one.